Hey guys, I hope you have an awesome day today so far. So basically, we already hit the technical target for the previous formation that we were looking at yesterday, and now we are scouting for our next potential trade. There's also a very important level of support that I want you guys to track on the weekly chart, and I'll show you what that is in a moment. But yeah, let's flex the profitability of the community really quick. So we got Vixillary at 3% gain. We got Talon the Sculptor with 33%, Crypto Oscar with 11%, GP1 7%, Talon the Sculptor again for 21% and 60%, Rando 75%, Vixer 6996 3%, Rando 41%, Rando again for 49%, RG 7290, it's like a robot. Okay, anyways, 50% gain there, and Talon the Sculptor 47%, and Stephanos 49.9%. Sorry, 24.9%. All right, cool. But I'll show you guys what I see on the inside. Yeah. All right, cool. See you in a moment. All right, so the first thing we want to do, of course, clear up my chart a little bit because I was drawing on it. Anyways, let's go over to the DXY really quick. So yesterday we were talking about this uptrend level support and how it will potentially be respected as resistance. Again, I said support before, sorry. This uptrend level of resistance, tracking this, we do not want it to act as support, or else it will be intense for the Bitcoin price action to start dropping dramatically. Anyways, right now there's a few things that need to watch on the DXY because we'll have an inverse correlation to Bitcoin's price action. The one thing we got to watch is to see whether or not this neckline here acts as support, because it may trigger a bullish activity with the momentum from this double bottom formation. Double bottoms are typically reversal formations, so I don't actually end up seeing this breaking to the upside. So I'm going to keep my eye out on it, obviously, though, just in case. Looks like we're actually inside of a channel as well. We can close this down. All right, and we should watch the DXY on lower time frames to see if they end up creating a pennant formation of some sort. I do believe on the lower time frames we've created a like double top like formation. If we end up using this level of support as resistance, which might happen now, we'll see the DXY come down and Bitcoin go up. And if that were to occur, yeah, we got this level of support right here, this price action right here, in confluence with the target. So we most likely will see a bounce at 109.36. But that's basically all we got to watch. What if we get a bounce from here, we have to watch to see what kind of formation is built. If we end up getting continuation formation, we may actually break this uptrend level of resistance. And if it does, that will be terrifying for not only the Bitcoin charts but also like the stock market as well. Anyways, let's go to the DXY really not DXY, the S&P 500 or the SPX. Yesterday we were talking about how we'll likely exceed past this head and shoulders formations target. We did, and we actually are getting a support bounce where I most likely thought we would start to see a support bounce. If this candle, this daily candle, closes similar to what the structure is right here, if we don't get like a doji or anything like that, I do believe that this is going to create a reversal formation on the lower time frames. Because on the lower time frames, this should look like a V-shaped recovery. Yeah, it's starting to look like a V-shaped recovery. And if we end up going to this level of resistance, breaking past it and using it as support again, we may see an inverse head and shoulders, which is bullish. But we can't just assume that will happen. We could easily get rejected here, come back down and retest it, maybe make a W formation. Yeah, it all depends what the market gives us. We have to react to it. So that's the S&P 500. Something you have to keep an eye out on because it's strongly correlated with Bitcoin's price action. Going over to Bitcoin on my primary chart, So anyways, we were talking about this breaking. If we didn't break to the downside, this would be the technical target. We hit the technical target, got the support bounce. If you were able to identify the confirmation rejection of this formation, then congratulations, good job. Right now we're looking at the 5-minute chart, but you can see this is the first moment where the uptrend level support acted as resistance. So this would have been a great time to enter the short position right here. For let's see, and if you entered here, be a 2.5% gain without leverage. So congratulations to those that caught that. Anyways, so now we got to track to see what's going to happen next. We hit our technical target. Hopefully you were able to close your position here. It looks like we're creating an inverse head and shoulders in the lower time frame, so things are looking bullish short term. That could bring us back up to about this level of resistance here. Let's see, a 20, yep, 20,000 pretty much on the dot. If we go over to higher time frames, let's see what new formation we could conjure up here. So I'm going to remove this. We don't need it anymore. I can remove my previous trade, remove that, and remove this. So we got this, flat level support. We know it's being consistently respected as support, but now we got to track this downtrend level resistance, and it looks as if we might create a descending triangle. Let's go undo this. If we get a descending triangle, the technical target reduces based on how long it takes for us to break to the upside. But I could see us getting enough momentum, like other continuation formations, to bring us to this uptrend level of resistance around 21,400, assuming we break to the upside. One very, 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 very important level of support that I want you guys to track is 19,400 on the weekly chart. The reason being is because it'll be our first weekly chart where we close below the last cycle's all-time high. So if we don't respect the all-time high on the weekly chart and we end up using it as resistance, we have about a few days left before the weekly chart closes. But since we're so close to this level, I just wanted to educate you guys about this potential bearish scenario. If we end up getting a weekly candle close below this, the next week could be extremely bearish, and we could see Bitcoin go to levels as low as between 14,000 and 16,000. I just want to let you guys be aware of that and try to react off of that if you can. So just be very, very safe. If you're part of the community, I will let you know immediately what I'll be doing if that were to occur. If we end up breaking to the downside and we do reach those levels, then I'm going to take the opportunity to convert my 12 Bitcoin into roughly about 20 Bitcoin around that time. And I'll let you know what I do and when I do it. But right now, let's hope for the bullish scenario. Watch this downtrend level of resistance right here. If we end up breaking above it and get a support bounce, then we could see Bitcoin retest these this uptrend level of support that is now flipping as resistance. But that's everything for Bitcoin right now. Going back to wrong chart. I always do this every time. Let's go over here and look at Ethereum really quick. So this is what I'm seeing right now for Ethereum. We are coming up to retest this downtrend level of resistance. I do want to keep an eye out on this horizontal level of resistance in case we end up creating an ascending triangle. But for now, yeah, this will be a very, very, very short-term trade if we end up breaking above this downtrend level of resistance and using it as support. We had to keep an eye out on this level of resistance here. It doesn't mean necessarily at the closure trade, unless you're someone who's very, very busy. You have to escape with a limit order. Because if you want to hold it, this could be an opportunity to get in early for this triangle, right? Or this potential double bottom momentum. So yeah, if you want to hold the trade, you can. But I'd recommend if you're going to hold it, see if this acts as support first, and then you can move your stop loss into break even. And if we get some distance away from this horizontal level of resistance, then you can move your stop loss right below the confirmation bounce off of it. But nothing just yet. We are still waiting for price action to get above this downtrend level resistance for the that trade opportunity. But yeah, that's everything I got for you guys. If you have any questions about this, you can reach out to me in the Discord. I'll do my best to help you out. Hope you have yourself an amazing day, and appreciate for those of you who subscribe, comment, and like. It helps a lot with the algorithm. And for those who comment and subscribe, you'll get an opportunity for a free strategy course from InvestorShare. Thank you guys, and have yourself an amazing day. Thank you.